Beatles, widows, boys and ghouls, how are we all doing? Richard Dale Millward here. Dale is spelt with a Y, D-A-Y-L-E. Millward, M-I-L-L-W-A-R-D. Wait, I thought your name was Dale. Bit weird. Basically, my entire family, all of the oldest men in the family, no matter who they're born by, are called Richard. All of us. None of us are actually called Richard. We all go by our middle names. It's a family thing. It's weird. I don't know why we do it. I am the eldest of my generation in the grandkids. I'm the eldest grandchild on my mother's side of the family. There's no deep, dark secret. There's no reason why I don't call myself Richard, other than I have never been called Richard, apart from, like, the odd job. There was the odd job, obviously legal jobs, like when I was a magistrate court appointed bailiff or enforcement agent. I had to use the name Richard because my bailiff certificate had to have Richard on there. But nobody calls me it. Nobody at all calls me Richard. And I kind of enjoyed the fact that I could be Beardo. And then people found out Dale and were like, look, we know your name. And I'm like, all right, fine, it's fucking Dale. Go for it. Do what you want. I'm so hurting. Because in my mind, I'm always like, yeah, if anyone tries to look for me online, I'm Richard. It was about having an air of privacy. You know? I understand that doing what I do annoys some people, and I have gotten myself into some dramas and all the rest of it. But I get into those dramas for all the right reasons as far as I'm concerned. When people are faking paranormal content or doing immoral things and dragging the field into disrepute, and I out that. It was only a matter of time before somebody tried to damage me. Well, that's happened. But I want to take that power away from them. They think that by posting the name Richard everywhere, they're going to hurt me. And by showing my business address, they're going to hurt me. That's actually my accountant's office that business is registered to because of scumbags like you. I knew at some point one of you scumbags would get a little bit too brave and think you can come after me. I spent a large portion of my adult life dealing with the criminal element of the world. Proper criminals. And you think I'm fucking scared of you? Some computer nerd that plays about with bullshit apps, and some guy that's been trying to prove demons exist for the last 8 years and hasn't proved anything except what a scumbag he is. So, recent event, you'll know all about it. I brought out a video over a month ago. Somebody got angry at that video, did a live stream a month late, and lied his ass off. Said that he had statements from people like Ghost Club Paranormal who have actually been in my comment section, said that's not what we said to him. It's been taken completely out of context. So they were lies on top of the lies. I disproved every word that left his mouth. And as he was, he's actually done some good, because me and Ghost Club Paranormal have drawn a line in the sand of, you know, they're not going to like me, I'm not going to like them, but line in the sand, no more personal conflict. Agree to disagree, move along, and when they come back, hopefully they can disagree with me in a better way. That's their words, not mine. But they never said the words that were said to him. He said something along the lines of, I caused Jade to have heart issues and be hospitalised. And then I get a post from Ghost Club Paranormal. What set things straight on my end here, as I was not directly a part of Andrew's live stream, although my name was brought up a lot. He called me unexpectedly a few minutes before his live stream. It was a very brief call. And explained he was going live to talk to you and how you called him a PDF, and then asked if he could mention how we, GCP and Beardo, have butted heads in the past. And I responded explaining, I don't get involved anymore because it's not good for my health. But said he could use what he wants. It's public info anyway. That was about the extent of the conversation. I honestly shouldn't have agreed, because once I watched the live, it was very clear Andrew does not know anything about our past, GCP and Beardo, which I thought he had done a little research, or my medical condition. Another thing that's important to mention is I've had this heart condition my whole life. And although stress triggers it, you are not the sole reason for my hospital visits this year. But the personal digs do really need to stop here, as it does not help, and that goes for all parties. Fair enough. No personal insults. But you got to take accountability for what you did on that live stream that you took down. but we've drawn a line in the sand, right? Fair. It's not worth anyone's health, including yours, or even Andrew's, because at the end of the day, we all know how it feels to have lies spread about us, and we've all received nasty death threats, etc. As for Ghost Club, we have taken a massive step back from our channel until I can get my heart procedure done. I genuinely, despite what you may think, wish you well with that heart operation. I don't wish physical harm on anyone. When I return fully, I do hope to see a lot more level-headed conversations within the community instead of this back and forth drama. It's not a good look for anyone. Couldn't agree more. But I will defend myself. And I responded because I'm still pissed at everything else that's gone on. You were in the live stream, although you never corrected it. But I appreciate you clearing this up here. Seems no matter who Andrew spoke to, he twisted it to suit his own narrative. I'll draw a line in the sand here, and genuinely not celebrating, if you know what I mean. That was a step too far. Something she said. I hope your health improves. Content is one thing. I don't wish ill health on anyone. Ghost Club Paranormal responded with, it was periodically in the live stream and I missed it in the beginning, but I'm clearing it up as I see now. We may never see eye to eye, but I'll always try to at least see things from your perspective moving forward. Despite everything that has been said and done between myself and Ghost Club Paranormal, we have reached a point of it's gone too far. It took this other guy to do this stuff to me to get to this point. So basically, I have been doxxed. That is why I have read my full name out. It is to take away the power from these people that think for some reason I was hiding behind Richard. I am entitled to my privacy, and you have taken that from me. Proving demons and spotted ghosts. You pair have taken away my privacy to what? Exploit or target me? Let me read you something here. The word doxing is also spelled doxing as in double X. It is derived from the term dropping docs or documents. Doxing is a form of cyberbullying that uses sensitive or secret information, statements or records for the harassment, exposure, financial harm or exploitation of targeted individuals. Andrew has targeted me, gone onto Instagram, posted my private personal details and ripped photos from places, and then got other people to jump into his defense. People like Spotted Ghosts. You make an app. What has this got to do with you? But by the definition, you are now cyberbullying me. The pair of you. Cyberbullying. At your ages. Get a life. Now, you've already doxed me. You've already told people where my business address is. Well, unlucky, that's actually my accountant's. You can register your business at your accountant's. And I shouldn't have to do that. But as soon as this turned into a business, that's the address I registered it at, in case some scumbag came after me to leak my private information. Because if I had put my real address on there, my home address, where my family live, you would have posted that, wouldn't you? You can't deny it. Because you don't think you've doxed me. Well, you fucking have. But once you use that data, no matter what level of security it was under, which means I just didn't tell people my name is Richard, once you have breached that data, you are then doxing me. You are then cyberbullying me. Now, I have a family and I have a business to run. Now, I wish that I could deal with this very, very differently. But I can't. Because I am a law-abiding citizen. I have always been a law-abiding citizen. You two have broken the laws. I've got the screenshots. First message there from Spotted Ghosts, or first post. I think these are Instagram posts. If you make a living on YouTube that involves stealing people's content, taking screenshots of people's social media, etc., then using that to make a video where narratives are spun and truths are bent, along with personal attacks, all under the guise of fair use and critique, then don't be surprised and crime victim when it happens to you too. You've supported me. You've been in my live streams, just like the rest of the liars. But this is where you took the piss. They've gone onto company's house to get my full name, probably looking for my address. And luckily for them, it's a business address. Beardo's real name, Proving Demons, is right. Beardo's real name is Richard Millward. It became public info when Richard Millward set up his company. It doesn't work like that. There was a level of security in place. The fact that I only ever told people my name was Dale. You have gone dig into this to release to the internet. You have doxed me. It became public info when Richard Millward set up his company. Richard Millward has not been illegally doxed. This is not Richard Millward's home address. It's an office where his company is registered. And Proving Demons.
I never thought I'd see the day where I'd have to see Beardo explain to me why he had his dick in another dude's mouth. Oh, I swear to God, man, it was just normal back in the day. We just didn't have any youth clubs. We just suck each other's dicks for fun, man. I swear, it's not what you think. Nah, that was mean. But don't ever insinuate me in being a wrong one ever again. Anyway, I'm off to France, everyone. New content coming soon. Love you all. Right, listen, respected YouTubers, you better fucking thank me for this one, because I took one for the fucking team. Y'all fucking hated Beardo. And I'm gonna be honest with you, because I'm the guy that always fucking says something. His audience are absolutely fucking idiots, okay? I've been accused of murder, child abuse, woman abuse. They just make shit up about you, and they go, yeah, I believe everything, whatever the fuck some idiot fucking tells me. Beardo just makes shit up all the fucking time, and I'm just sat here going, Jesus Christ.
All of those things have been said about him, and all of those comments were removed once I'd spotted them. I don't know if there's truth behind them or not. I imagine not with regards to murder and those other sick crimes, but he has doxed me because other people are bringing up things from his past, potentially from his past. Probably not from his past.
Right, I thought somebody had a fucking 2 brain cells to fucking rub together. And then Beardo's fucking sat there jerking off in his fucking room, getting off to this shit. What a fucking idiot, honestly. Anyway, I can use some backup at this point, because to be honest with you, I'm doing this for you guys. I defended a bunch of you guys. I told the truth. You guys know me for nearly a decade now. I ain't fucking lie to you. This dude is fucking toxic and an absolute imbecile. He's got a god complex.
I'm toxic and an imbecile. He has done nothing there but call everybody idiots and then ask how many thousand followers he's got on Instagram to come after me. And I'm toxic.
Right, I'm doing this knowing full well I'm going to end up in this next fucking video while he's sat there jerking this little dick. While his thousands of rats while he plays his magic flute sit there and go, oh yeah, we got him. No, you all sit there and believe in fucking lies, but I'm asking you guys, stop being a fucking pussy. If you want to change on the fucking internet, actually do something about it. I mean, I'm doing this for you guys. You know damn well his response was shite. But if you get enough people to go and spam fucking blah 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 on somebody's fucking YouTube, then what, they win? No. If you side with me, then go fucking do something about it, because I'm tired of doing this by myself. This is ridiculous. The dude is literally jerking himself off to this. If you don't like people with god complexes, he literally said in this last fucking video, he's better than me and all of us. What the fuck? I'm just gonna let that slide. Man, I just want to let it go, but to be honest with you, this is bullshit.
He has lied again. Go back and watch the video where I said I am better than you, Andrew, because I am not a criminal. He has lied again and been like, he said he's better than all of you. Trying to rally people up to come after me, to, shut me down? Not only have you doxed me, but what you've done there is something that I never do. You see, I always say don't go and give hate, because just don't do it. You don't need to be hateful with people to disagree with them. But there's another side to it, Andrew. If you promote people to go and give hate, if you tell people to go and give somebody shit, to go and do something, that inciting hate or a targeted takedown on YouTube is against the terms of service of the platform. That is another reason why, despite what I think of some of these fake channels, I always say don't go giving them hate or negative comments. If people then go and give hate and negative comments, that's on them, not me. But what you've done there on your Instagram, what you've actually done there is tried to target and incite hatred against me purposely. So I'm going to report that to YouTube. I'm going to report the cyberbullying, the cyber crimes that you and Spotted Ghosts are doing to YouTube. And I pray that they do something about it. And I pray legally that somebody does something about this. I try not to be an angry man, but I've gone live this afternoon, and I'm like, tell you what, I'll take the power out of Andrew's hands. These bullshit stories where he's saying I'm giving some guy I'll tell the story behind it, and he will know the story because he took that photo apparently off Twitter, or I think it's Facebook personally, but he took that off Twitter where the story of what happened there would have been public, and he's posted it and said that I SA'd somebody. That is also a crime, Andrew. So I will be speaking to legal representation. I will be forwarding all of this on to the police because this is now harassment. I can say and do what I want about content, but when you start leaking public information like that, and when you lie and say that I have SA'd someone, you have broken the law. I didn't break the law by commenting on what you already put in your videos. I didn't break the law by dissecting your live stream and pulling apart your every lie with evidence of what was actually said. That is all perfectly legal and perfectly above board. So why Spotted Ghost has stuck his fucking nose in this, I don't know. I will put a stop to this. So Mr. Demons actually messaged me on Facebook yesterday. Call me. I didn't get this message until... I can't really show this properly because it's got his full name on there. Because I won't dox him. Call me at 0334. He sent that much earlier, but I didn't get the message because I was in a fort doing a paranormal investigation. He gets the generic, hi, thanks for contacting us, we've received your message and appreciate you for getting in touch. Seriously, this is getting silly now. Call me and sort it with me. I wouldn't have. I don't need to speak to you, and I certainly wouldn't speak to you through a voice message where there's no proof of anything when you have consistently lied about me for the last couple of weeks. And then I get home at 5:10 this morning, and I'm like, I'm not answering that. No way. That 0324, I was on the M5, I believe, maybe the M4. I ain't answering that. I get home, I ain't answering it now. I'm going to bed. I've been awake for 15, 16 hours. I go to bed. I wake up, 08:53. Actually, never mind. I saw your response, and you were absolutely a bully. My response just pulled apart your lies, Andrew. No use wasting my breath on you. Get fucked. And then he was so brave. As you can see on the bottom there, he was so brave. As you can see on the bottom there, this person is unavailable on Messenger. He blocked me. He talked shit and he blocked me for the second time, which is fine because I don't want a verbal conversation with you. How do I know when you're lying? Your lips are moving. Why are you posting all of this on Instagram, Andrew? Because you know that I don't use Instagram anymore. People have asked me about Instagram, and I'm like, there's an old account floating about somewhere, but I don't use it. I hate the platform. And I can't remember the login details for it. You know I'm on Facebook. You've seen me posting on Facebook. You know I'm on YouTube, and you've seen me posting on YouTube. You have my email address, and you post to the one place you think I'm not going to see it. Trying to rally your troops in the one place you think that I can't see it. And what you've done is roped in these other people, because there's probably going to be more, like Spotted Ghosts, while you sit there like I don't know what you've done. Every one of those statements you read out in your stream, apart from Ghost Theory, because there was nothing in it, you didn't say anything in there, really. But anyone you spoke on behalf of have all said that that's not what was said. All of them. Adam Mark, he commented on my channel, and then he deleted it. I couldn't get a screenshot in time. But I've had a conversation with him. He thinks you're confused because he's your friend. I think you betrayed him because you don't care about your friends. He thinks you got mixed up a little. I don't think that's the case. And at this moment, I don't know which one of you is lying, but somebody is. I again apologise to Adam Mark, and then I've been sent screenshots of his Facebook post where he's having a go at me, and then he's like, take that video down, or at least take my emails out of it. And I'm refusing to, because that is the only proof that I have that he lied about me and Mark Adams' situation. It's unfortunate, but at the end of the day, I have been lied to by all of these people. Ghost Club Paranormal, probably the one team that have got more grounds than any of them to be like, yeah, fuck Beardo, we can get on him, let's go for him, let's get him. And even they were like, that's not what happened, that's not what we did. And you know what? I believe them. They haven't asked me to take anything down. I removed Ghosts of Britain from the thumbnail because he did clear up. Now, he did talk a little bit about me, but again, not in the way you said. And I was more annoyed that he'd messaged me and then blocked me to stop me getting access to the messages. I got that wrong. That was a glitch. And he told me that's a glitch on Facebook. Reload it. When I reloaded it, sure enough, I could see his profile again. Did he unblock me? I don't think so, because there was no text on the bottom to say blocked. So I just did the thumbnail. I cut him out of it. Because did he lie about me? No. Did he say something? Did he say that he wasn't happy with me? Yes, that's fine. It's not a lie. I'll remove him with a liar stamp across his head out of it. I haven't removed Adam Marks from it because I don't know who's lying or not, because he's lied to me before. He sent me edited footage telling me that it was raw footage. It was an MP4 file. That's already edited. I want the raw file. But it doesn't matter now. This shit was well over 18 months ago. Or about 18 months ago. So, to all the would-be haters out there, don't be stupid. This is now turned into an internet cyberbullying crime. And do you know what? I feel absolutely fucking ridiculous having to say that this is cyberbullying. Because I'm not the type of person that's affected. You could come and knock my door and say, "Oi, I've got a problem with you," and we are going to have a fucking huge problem, but I ain't going to shit my pants. I ain't going to bow down and be like, "Oh, sorry, won't say it again." I don't I don't care. I've never cared. Otherwise, I wouldn't do what I'm doing. I'd wear a mask, or I'd put a voice emulator on. I certainly wouldn't have called my business Beardo Get Scared if I was that worried. I'd have called it something, Content Creation Limited. There's a number of things I could have done. I should have done, really. You think you got some power out of that? I've just taken the power out of your hands by saying, I'm Richard Dale Millward. And fucking what? I feel like an absolute prick that at 43 years of age, somebody that bailiffed for a time, somebody that you worked the doors, I did security my entire life, somebody that has been hospitalised from assaults and all the rest of it due to work, has to say, yeah, I'm 43 years old and I'm being bullied. What? But that's what it is. This is where this shit has gone way too far. You've been posting this crap. And my wife last night feared when I went out. I went out on an investigation and my wife was afraid and anxious in our own home. And then my daughter, thank fuck she is like me. She wasn't nervous, but she was like, if somebody comes here, what do I do? And I was like, just 999 it. And they're not going to do it. Nobody's that stupid. The house is covered in CCTV and there are ways to defend yourself. And trust me, I have trained my daughter and my wife to defend themselves. Legally defend themselves. It'll fucking hurt, but legally defend themselves. Somebody comes to this house or tries to mug them in the street or whatever. My job as a husband, my job as a father. You have been doing all of these posts and all of this screaming and shouting. Mental health, bro. Mental health. When do you think about people's mental health? I'm being fucking bullied, bro. My wife has been off her anxiety. My wife has been off her anxiety medication going on a year now. Very proud of her for that. Suffered with anxiety her entire time. She's gone to work a night shift tonight in the care home that she works in, caring for people like your elderly relatives, people at the end of life. And she is considering booking a doctor's appointment for her anxiety because she is worried about you finding my address. All because I caught you lying. You lied about Bone in the Wall, and then 7 years later, when the truth comes out, I cover it because that is big news in the paranormal. You twist certain parts of that video to your own narrative, but you lie about those parts. I disprove those parts. In other words, it's all linked to content. There were a few bits, you were screaming about PDF files, and you brought that up. You were sat in somebody's van. You called me a pedo. Not even about me, about somebody else. How many people have called you that word? How many? Because you said that I did it, but I didn't. So you're saying Griff called you it. He probably didn't. It's like your defense mechanism for your piss poor behaviour is to go, I'm a really bad person and I've done all these horrible things and I've kind of admitted to some of it, but I'm going to lie about them. By the way, they called me a PDF file. Get 'em. In what world, in what brain does it enter somebody's head that their self-defense is, they called me a PDF file? But you see, your audience will be watching this because they're eating up that drama. Num, 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 num. They'll be eating it up so they can shout at me and shout to you because you've got people in your comment section that support you that are in my comment section slating you and vice versa. It's the internet. People do it. If you can't get over that, get a different job. But you'll know all this. You've been around on this platform for a long-ass time. That's how I know that you know you're in the shit now. This is why you have reached out to all of these other people to get involved. You have reached out to people, back me up. We don't have to take this. Yeah, you do. It's content. But you have stepped outside of that. You have been searching for my private information outside of the platform that I am on. You have gone to Company's House to get my private details to expose me. And I am fucking so thankful that my address, that my business address is registered with my accountants. I pay for a box for mail at my accountants. Congratulations, Andrew. Congratulations. You have gone further than anyone ever has before. But unlike anyone before, you have pushed me to the edge of my tether. You shit yourself when I mentioned legal repercussions. Bro, message me. And then when I didn't message you in a quick, timely fashion, you go ranting the next morning. You've had a tantrum. You've dragged other people into this. You've doxed me. He's doxed me. You have created a cyber crime by cyber bullying me, by targeting me with information that is not readily available on this platform. So with this being a cyber crime, I will be, well, I've got it open, yeah, reporting a cyber crime. I will be getting a crime reference number for this. I will be forwarding on your details because obviously you messaged me off your private Facebook, so I've got your full name. You gave me that. I didn't show it. Everybody knows your name is Andrew. I don't know if they know your middle and last name. I do. I'm not going to do anything with it other than give it to the police. You have massively fucked up here. And to everyone else out there thinking again in on this, I will treat every one of you exactly the same way. Do not come after me in a private way like that, digging for information, because I'll just take it from you and give it to the world. Do not make my wife feel afraid, and do not make my wife feel anxious. You did those things through cyberbullying and cybercrime. I hope you're proud of yourselves, both of you. Spotted Ghosts, having a successful business the way you do, you may not have wanted to get involved in all of this. Because I am going to sing this from the fucking rafters. Spotted Ghosts, the app developer, has doxed me because I hurt his friend's feelings. Andrew, Proving Demons, don't go looking on Company's House for either of these people. That's a scummy thing to do. So, Spotted Ghosts, the company. Obviously, you know I know your name. You've emailed me from your private emails before now, asking my opinion on things. Bravo. I'm not going to use those other than to forward as a cyber crime. But I will make this statement. I have used your applications. You've seen me do them in videos, and I was like, one of them's actually quite interesting, but apps are apps, it's not proof of anything. But here is my review as a content creator of Spotted Ghost's Spirit Talker app and all of the other things that he does. I personally don't believe that you can talk to ghosts through these devices. That is by the by. But the business owner has doxed a content creator and another business owner to score points with his mate Proving Demons. No hate. Nothing like that in the comment section. Be better than those two. And anyone else that does what they've done. This will happen again and again and again. You have taken this down the route of cyberbullying and targeting. You fucked up. Much love to you all. Beardo out.